the Lord.
Welcome to the Bishop
and our show.
Yes, we are here and already laughing, so you already know.
Yes, Lord.
It happens like that. We warned you in the early episodes that it was going to happen.
Episode
like
3, I believe it was.
Or 2
or 3, but it don't matter. We here.
One of the episodes. And if you don't know which episode it is, that means you need to go back and watch and see all the episodes, and you can come back and tell us what episode it was that we told you we was going to be laughing. Anyway, so we are here today, and we got another good one. One thing that we both have in common, outside of this wonderful skin that we're in, is that we're both fathers.
Yes. We
are both fathers. Now, I'm only the father of one.
Sweet Jesus.
And my friend is the father of 6. 6.
Count them.
My prayers are there. Praise God.
But they gone.
Yeah,
except for one.
Yeah. But we just want to talk about what it is to be a father in today's world.
Ooh.
I can't tell you nothing about being a father in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, the 90s. I can keep on going, but I can tell you about being a father today.
Yes.
And I would just, kick this off by saying, what are some key principles of being a good father in today's world?
Leadership.
Okay.
Wisdom. And character, morals, and values.
Which is all lacking in a lot of folks today.
Woo. Strong.
Yeah.
We're not going to get too deep.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk a little bit.
Yeah. One thing that I always thought was first of all, I always wanted to be there for my son.
Oh, man.
That from where it jumped for me, when even thinking about having a child, I always wanted to make sure that I was there. I never wanted my son to ever question, does dad love me? Yeah. If I'm there for him. I'm telling you, I was trying to be at everything that he had. I was trying to push him, in whatever venture in life that he was trying to do. I just thought one of the most important things for me was just to be present.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go too far into my story, but that's one thing that I lacked. And so that's one thing that I want to make sure that there was not going to be another generation that was going to have that. I just believe that as men, we could break curses in our family.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I believe that. And that's one thing that I wanted to be.
Absolutely.
I want to be one to break a curse in the family.
Yeah.
And I want my son, when he has children, after he's married.
Yes, Lord.
I hope you're watching. Anyways, after he's married, that he's there for his children. Yeah. And I could be, pop, granddaddy, whatever I be. Yeah. But I want him to always be there for his. And so I want to be able to be a good model
of what a father.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say we perfect fathers.
No, not at all.
There is no handbook out there that tells us how to be a father to these specific children, because all of the children are different. Yeah.
And they dealing with stuff that we never even imagined we would have to deal with.
Oh, my Lord. And we trying to navigate this.
trying to navigate them through this stuff.
And you know what? In a lot of ways, we can't do everything that our parents did. Just because it worked back then, it ain't working today. It's a whole new breed of young people. Yeah. And, my daddy said that you going to do this. And so because my daddy said, my mama said, that's the way we're going to be today. Okay. Nope. You can try it if you want to.
It don't. It don't work in every situation.
It don't.
It don't.
And you have to know your specific child to know what works with them.
You have to know your child. Yeah. That's the truth. You have to know your child. Like, I know one thing that I noticed about our children, like they like spending time with their parents. When I was a kid, that was my main goal, was to get out my parents' face. It was. Stop me when I'm lying. My main goal was to get out my parents' face. I don't want y'all to see me. I'm going. Where my bicycle? I'm gone.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but today, kids want to be like, what we going to do together? I'm looking at them like, I'm sitting in the house. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all the kids. Y'all run outside and play.
Run outside for what?
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go outside and play.
No, man. It's all different, man. Oh, my Lord.
But there is some foundational things that fatherhood and parents in general, and I think that what parents is what should be in the life of a parent, period. And that's the morals, the values, and the character that you put before your kids. I think that's foundational. You can't change that.
One thing I believe that's very important is nobody else is raising your child.
Ooh, man.
You cannot expect a teacher to raise your child.
The church.
You can't expect the church to raise your child.
The pastor.
The pastor, God bless you. Bishop, apostle, prophet, they are not there to raise your children. You are responsible for raising your children. Yeah. You are responsible for putting the morals in your children. The Bible said that we're supposed to train up our children the way they should go. Mm-hmm. That's what it tells us. We are responsible. So don't get mad at your children for acting A, B, and C if you're not putting the proper stuff in them. Mm-hmm. You know, I was looking at a video, and I think it was a little boy at a graduation, and all of a sudden they put the microphone in his hand, and what's the first thing he want to do? He want to cuss. Ooh. Now, little Johnny ain't cussing like he cussing because it just came to his mind. Little Johnny doing that because that's what he learned at home.
That's what mom and daddy showed him.
And then you think it's cute at home. Ooh. And then when they get out in public and do that, then you want to whoop them. Yeah. And you don't embarrass me. Well, look at what you put in him. Yep. You sat there and put that in him or her. And so now you're reaping what you have sown. Man. So don't sit there and get mad at them when they act like that, when that's what you're putting on them. Yep. If you allow it at home, they're going to do it in public. Yep. That's just the way it is.
Yep. That's the truth. That is the truth. And I tell you, when they used to get me as kids, and I seen, you know, I didn't have perfect parents. And my parents would say, do as I say, not as I do. And then I grew up like, well, wait a minute. Because everything I seen you do, I end up doing myself. And then you told me to do what you say, though. Mm-hmm. But I end up doing what I saw you do. So if you don't want your kids smoking, don't smoke in front of them. You don't want them drinking, don't drink in front of them. You don't want them having sex in your home?
My God.
Don't have sex in front of them. Because you think your kids don't know.
Come on, man. Come on.
You think your kids don't know.
Come on.
I'm telling you, they know. I talk to my mom and my daddy about this all the time. I go, man, the stuff that y'all thought y'all was getting away with, we knew of. We didn't know specifically what it was, but we knew something was going on. And we tried to copy it because we thought that's what being grown was.
Yep. I want to be grown.
And you know, this is a side note. I'm going to give you this for free. If you don't know the reason that you go from adolescence to adulthood, don't think it's just because you can do whatever you want to do. That's not what life is about. That's a free one.
I hope you cashed in on the free. I'm telling, being a father and all this, with this time, I'm telling you, as I said, there are no blueprints to this, and we are just trying to learn how to get through this.
And being a grandparent, that's a challenging one for you too, because I'm a grandfather of two, and I'm looking at them like, man, this is what I dealt with as a kid, and then I'm looking at what my children have to deal with, and I'm just like, what are they gonna have to mess with?
Oh my gosh!
When my little 2-year-old grandson or my 3-year-old grandson is 16 and 17, what are they gonna have to deal with that their parents gonna have to deal with? And then I'm gonna have to try. Hopefully, I have the wisdom and the understanding to try to help them to navigate their kids through. It's just, man.
Right now, we are at a very crucial point.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of stuff that are being taught out there that we don't agree with. Mm-hmm. And they try to make things normal that are not
normal.
And you better get there and you better put a foundation in these children now. Yeah. Because if you don't put one in there, somebody else will.
And the world would definitely give it to them.
Oh, they will tell them and all kind of stuff. And then you know what your kids do? They start questioning if what you told them was the truth. Mm-hmm. Well, my friend don't believe this, or my teacher said. I had a teacher tell me one time. I'll never forget this. She told me. She said, you know, hell ain't so bad. I was like, thinking, you been there? You know? But she said, hell could be a place to party and all that other stuff. Now, see, if I had not had the foundation or the teaching that I've had, then I might have been like, you know what? Maybe going to hell wouldn't be so bad. And so, maybe we can just go ahead
and do whatever we want.
But because of the foundation, because I know the 2 + 2 is 4.
Yes, Lord.
I was taught 2 + 2 is 4. I don't care how many people come and tell me it's 5.
It's 4.
It's 2 + is 4. That's what it is. And we got people now, they changing, everything is being changed. There are no absolutes anymore.
Nope.
And we got to change this, and we got to fix that, and we got to, listen, no. You better listen. Men,
yes.
Be a real man and train up these kids the right way.
Yeah.
Teach them what it is to be a man.
Yes.
Man.
Lead them spiritually, emotionally, and mentally.
Yes.
You got to. Otherwise, this world gonna get them and have them going every which way. And
they're gonna be unrecognizable.
Oh man.
See, I thought my son. No. Listen, we have no excuse. God gave us these children.
Yep.
If He entrusted us with these children, that means He entrusted us to teach them. Teach them, and not wait for somebody else to come around the corner and to tell them, well, I think it's the school job. If you think it's a school job, then you already messed up.
You lost.
You already messed up.
Yes, you lost.
Because if you remember what you learned in school, some of the stuff that some of these teachers said and some of the way they were acting, and so you're going to really trust them to
raise your kids
and to give them their morals.
Yeah.
You're going to trust other people outside of your house to teach your children a way of life? No. God gave those kids to you so that you can do it.
Yep.
And stop trying to pass the buck.
Yep. And that's another, just to go to another point on how important it is for two parents to be involved. I know we're talking about father, but it's important that a child have two parents.
I agree.
Even if y'all not together, work it out. Those kids are more important than y'all disagreements.
Yeah,
they're more important. I'm sorry, because I tell you right now, I was not always the man that I am today, and I messed up in a lot of areas. And when me and my wife met, she had 3 kids, I had 2. We had one together, and we made it all work. But I did not neglect. Now, granted, the kids that she came in the relationship with, now don't you want you to misconstrue this because they're my kids, they're my sons. I'm just trying to do this for explaining purposes. But the kids that she came in with, I seen them more because they live with me. And my other 2 that lived with their mom, even though they lived with her, I still made sure I called. I still made sure I sold into them financially, mentally, and spiritually, because that's what a man's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. Now, we're not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that part. We're gonna leave it right there.
Listen, it is so much. Well, one thing I would say, especially when you have a blended household, never make any of the children feel less than.
Oh man. Oh yes.
Never make any of the children feel less than.
Nope.
God, if it came in another marriage, God still blessed you with those children.
Yeah.
And so, I know people like to put the word step, however you want to do it, but those are still your children entrusted to you.
Yeah. And
so you have to raise them and give them the foundation that they need. And as men, we have to make sure that we are on the forefront. Teaching. I'm not waiting for my wife.
Nope.
My wife can't teach him how to be a man. I don't care how strong a woman you are.
Hello.
You ain't going to teach a man how to be a man.
Yep.
It takes a man to teach a man how to be a man.
And if you try to teach them how to be a man, you're going to teach them the version of a man that you think you ought to have.
And that's just
going to mess them up.
Anyways, we gonna cut off here because that's a whole. Yeah,
that's a whole. That may be the next podcast.
It may have to be. That may be a whole series. But anyways, thank you so much for joining us on this week. Thank you. And we hope that you are enjoying what you are hearing. Please make sure you like and share and let other people know that we are here. So once again, this has been DaBizhop
and us,
and we'll see you on next time. God bless you.